Hi everybody, I'm Tracy, the Fresh Coast Stitcher, and today is Friday, February 7th. And we are going to start this video out with my giveaway so I don't forget. And YouTube analytics tells me that most of you stop watching after the first 5 minutes or so, which is fine. But so I just want you guys to see who won real quick right up front, and then you can ditch if you want to. You don't hurt my feelings, it's fine. But so just a reminder, this is what the giveaway is. Well, it was for having 200 subscribers, and I think I'm up to like 236 or 237 now, so that's incredible. So I have this set of 4 bags. There's bags inside. For the sake of time, I'm not going to take them all out. These are bags that my mom makes, and she had made me some of these for Christmas, and I really loved them, and she offered to make some for me to give away. So, set of 4 bags, and this adorable teddy bear kit. There's everything that you need in there to stitch this teddy bear. So, I have the iPad ready to go. Got everything entered in there. Hopefully I did this right. I haven't tested this. I've never done this before, so let's see what happens. We'll hit start. And ooh, Long Dog Stitcher. I don't know if you can see it or not. You see? Long Dog Stitcher. You won. So you won the bags and the pattern. So get a hold of me. I'll make sure that my email address is in the comments for the video, or you can get a hold of me on Instagram too if that's easier. It doesn't matter, but get a hold of me. Let me know your address, and I'll get them shipped out to you this week sometime. Yeah, so congratulations. That's awesome. So I'm not really prepared for the rest of the video this week. Usually I work from home on Fridays, and I have just a little bit extra time in the mornings because I don't have to get up and get ready for work as early because I don't have to commute. And that's kind of when I make my video notes and stuff. And I actually had to go, I didn't have to, I wanted to go to a stormwater seminar all day today. That probably sounds really boring to you guys, but it's fascinating to me, and I loved every minute of it. But so I'm not super prepared, so we're just gonna kind of wing this and hope for the best. I'm getting kind of good at that, but it'll also probably be kind of quick because I did a lot of stitching this week, but I kind of got distracted and got stuck on one thing, so you'll see in a minute. But so let's start with my whips. So we'll start with my granny square temperature chart, just because you'll see this one every week. It's still current. I'm actually pretty impressed with myself that I have been able to keep up on this every single day. It takes just like 5 minutes a day to fill in one of those diamonds, and this one right there was a 50-degree day. We had a 50-degree day in February in Michigan. That's crazy. But it's snowing right now and kind of back to normal. So so yeah, there's that. And this is from Carolyn Manning Designs, I think. And of course, everything will be linked below. I've gotten pretty good at that. But it's been fun, and I don't know, I think I'll get tired of stitching the same thing all the time though, so it'll be nice once the temperature starts to change a little bit. Although, you know how it is with weather, it tends to be the same kind of temperature for days in a row. So, you know, in the spring I'll stitch 50 degrees for a while, and then it'll gradually go up. But I think it'll be even though it seems kind of tedious sometimes because it's the same thing all the time, I think that in the end it will be really cool to have a record of what the temperatures were this year. I mean, how many times do we think back and go, oh my gosh, it feels like it's so unseasonable right now, but then if you go back and look at what the temperature was this time last year, you might not be so far off. So that'll be interesting. And next, last week I had told you guys that I didn't meet my goal on getting the pedestal finished on F is with Friend, and I was able to finish that last Friday. So I have that to show you. And, oops, There we go. F is for friend. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And this is stitched on, oh, I don't remember what the name of this, what the color of this linen is, you guys. Oh well. Stitched on 35 count, some kind of linen, and with the DMC conversion. And I think I actually have what it'll look like when it's done. Like I said, I'm kind of off my game. I spent the day with engineers, so there's that. So that was F is for friend. I'm just kind of tossing these on the floor today too. So, and then, so I had my Saturday start last week, and it was the Charlotte stocking by Shepherd Bush Designs, which is a stocking that I'm actually making for my daughter, Lugana. And I started working on it on Saturday morning when my video was uploading, and I loved it. And it just started going so quickly. I got so much done on Saturday that I thought, you know what, I just want to finish the dress, and then I'll put it down and move on to my other goals. My other goals for this week were to try to get the February drop of the Linen and Threads Mystery Sale done, and I was pretty ambitious this week on my goals, and I was going to try to get the be the left side border of Suffragette done. None of that happened because, like I said, let me pull this out of here. This is it. So I started working on this, and I got, you'll see when I show you, but I got most of the upper part done, and I was working on the dress, and I was like, I just want to get the dress done. It'll be a good stopping point, and then I'll move on to other things. So I did. I got the dress done. Here, I love this, you guys. Love it, love it. There it is. The quad stocking. And so the name at the top and everything else except the dress. I had, by the end of the day Saturday, and I stitched a lot on Saturday too, you guys. We didn't have any plans. If I remember correctly, the weather was kind of crappy, and I probably stitched for like 10 hours on Saturday, you guys. So I had everything around the person done, and then I had maybe the top part of the dress done. And that's when I thought, everything is going so quickly, I'm just going to stitch this until the dress is done. And I thought that that would probably take me until the end of the day on Sunday. Well, you guys, I finished it last night at like 10:30. So I'm really happy with it, but I didn't meet any of my other goals. So I don't really have anything else to show you guys. Oh, this is stitched on, this fabric is New Khaki Lugana. And I think it's 20, yeah, it's 28 count. And with the DMC conversion, I probably will always use DMC floss. So, unless somebody buys me fancy floss. So, pop this back in here. I do have a couple of things to show you, just not stuff that I'm working on currently. So Michelle Bendy Stitchy has so she does a different charity each month, and for January it was the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's disease. And this month she is doing a fundraiser to help the folks in Puerto Rico who have just been devastated by earthquakes, and they actually had another one this last week. So I went out and bought her pattern, and it's printed in black and white because my printer wouldn't cooperate to print it in color, so I apologize for that. But this is it. I don't know if you can, I hope you guys can see that. It says, soon we must choose easy or right. And it's a Dumbledore quote from Harry Potter. about choices and about making the right choice or the easy choice, and sometimes the right choice is not the easy choice, and I think we've probably all experienced that. And so I purchased and downloaded this pattern, and I'm not sure when I'm gonna start it. I have to kit it up still, but it's only $6 on her Etsy site, which will be linked below, and all the proceeds minus Etsy fees will go to, I don't remember which foundation it is, or which organization it is that she's donating the money to, but it's somebody who's helping with things in Puerto Rico, and all the information is on her Etsy site. So if you feel like you want to do something to help people, you should go download that pattern. And it's just a little one. I think it's like 3 by 3 maybe when it's finished. It's just teeny. And then I also, so for my Saturday start tomorrow, I am doing, I don't remember what it's called, you guys, Fore Thee. And this is a free pattern from Lila's studio. And I can't really, I guess I can show you the pattern since I don't have a cover sheet for it, because it was free. So I guess I can show you this from far back since it was free anyway. But I don't, that's what it'll look like. The colors are really pretty. I actually had all of the flosses to do this, and they're just like pinks and then the darker colors. But my husband was the reason why I decided to do this. Let me back up a little bit. My husband has been experimenting with dyeing fabric, and he got this piece of 14 count Aida really like for $2 somewhere, and he dyed it, and this is how it came out. I don't know if both sides look the same. I didn't iron it, you guys, but that's how it came out. So I was trying to decide what I wanted to stitch on it, and it's kind of, you can see it, it's kind of a small piece, and especially for me, most of the things that I stitch are rather large. And I found this pattern, and I think the pinks will look really cool on this. So I'm gonna give it a try tomorrow, and we'll see how it works out. But I just love that color of fabric, and I think one of the things that I want to stitch at some point this year is the Halloween Quaker sampler by Lila Studio, and I don't own it yet, but I can show you real quick on my iPad because I was prepared enough to bring that up. So that's what it looks like. So I want to stitch that sometime this year, and if he can dye me a piece of fabric this big enough to do that on and make it look similar to the one I just showed you, I think that'll look really cool. So that's kind of his goal. And then the only other thing that I have to talk to you about, I told you guys this was going to be quick, and I keep forgetting to tell you guys this, is the 805 Stitcher, Tara and I had made the decision that in June we are going to both stitch a peacock, a unicorn, and a badger by, I think it's by Scarlet Letter Samplers, and I have that to show you too. So we're in June, we're both gonna start it. My wedding anniversary is in June and her birthday is in June, so it's gonna be kind of our anniversary birthday start. If anybody would like to join us, you're more than welcome. This is what it looks like if you haven't ever seen it. And you can get it at scarletletter.com. It's a Scarlet Letter sampler. So yeah, I hope some people want to join us in that. But yeah, that's really all I have. I know I kind of flew through this really quickly. I'm hopped up on caffeine, and Kelly's making dinner, and we're having nachos, and I'm looking forward to that. So I am going to jump off here and just call it a short video. I hope you guys have a great weekend and a fantastic stitchy week, and you get a lot done. Keep it fresh, and I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.